All right. How about some watch this jerks?
Sure. I see someone's watching something that I watched, so.
Yep. Electric Blue.
Who's watching Daredevil?
I have watched the first 3 episodes of Daredevil.
Oh, good. So you're like, you're where I am because I haven't watched this week's episode yet either.
That's 4? Okay. I wasn't sure where I was.
Yeah, just this week's, which I haven't had a chance to watch yet.
I think it's pretty good so far. I wish there was more Daredevil in it and more fighting in it, but
yeah.
I was worried that what the fuck is his name? Kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
Kingpin as mayor of New York would be like too Trumpy. If you know what I mean, like
like too much of an allegory, like see what we're doing?
Yeah, too on the nose. Yeah, way too on the nose, but somehow it's not.
He was mayor in the comics. He was mayor in so there is source material to work from.
I think it's because like the police don't like him.
Yes.
Maybe makes it less Trumpy. I don't know. I'm not sure.
A little bit.
But for whatever reason, that I was worried about that, and now I am not. I'm just worried about when Daredevil is going to be on the screen punching people. That's what I'm worried about most.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for people that haven't seen it yet, but the scene in the apartment, I should just be able to say that.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, but it's like that was one.
Fight.
That was like a minute of like a lot of talking in one episode.
I know, but then
and then the episode after that is all in a courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
But it was. I mean, I was entertained. I can't hate. Like it was good.
No. I mean, and again, very oddly true to source material. Like the White Tiger storyline is very similar to the comic book White Tiger storyline. There are some obvious differences, but it was also really interesting because I'm watching that going, are they really going to do that? How are they going to do this? Are they going to do it, or are they going to just completely go to the left? They did go.
How white are they going to make this tiger?
Not.
Didn't make
Puerto
white.
Rican. So he's like pretty tan.
Yeah.
You would be a good white tiger.
I am actually disappointed.
Either of you guys.
I'll get a little super nerdy. The white tiger medallion is wrong.
Uh-oh.
And it really bothers me.
And how is it wrong? I'm afraid to ask.
Okay, so the white tiger in that on the show is the white tiger. He's not one of the sons of the tiger. And the white tiger
all right.
Okay, so the Sons of the Tiger were 3 martial artists. Each martial artist had a piece of the white tiger medallion. There's no tiger head and the 2 tiger paws. Eventually, they gave up being the Sons of the Tiger, and the 3 pieces were found by this guy, the guy from the Daredevil TV show, who made 1 medallion from the 3 parts.
That's good. I feel like he'd be extra strong with that.
That is exactly what happens. He became like the Super Tiger. And his medallion on the show is just the tiger head. It doesn't have the 2 tiger paws, and it really bothers me a lot.
Maybe
he's gonna get those at some point.
That's what I'm like. There's this part of me is like, maybe there is a Sons of the Tiger, and they're like changing, which is fine if they change that up, or they're just saying there's just 1 medallion, there's no 3 parts. Which again,
who has the eye of the tiger?
That would be Rocky.
Right. Good answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Daredevil, we like Daredevil. And it's on Disney. Daredevil? It's weird that it's on Disney and there's vicious beatdowns, but not enough vicious beatdowns.
Can you believe I'm not a virgin, by the way? I just,
Right. How did that happen?
I have no idea.
You like tripped and fell into a vagina, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else watching White Lotus?
My wife is.
Why don't you watch it? It's so good. It's so good. Parker Posey. You love Parker Posey.
I know, and I like her funny Southern accent in the show.
It's so good. Her character's so good. She's such a mess. Everybody's such a mess, but it's funny. And Walton Goggins is in it, and he's great. Sam Rockwell has a great scene in there. Patrick Schwarzenegger is in it, and he's
in it.
He's great. He's great, and he plays an asshole. Is he an asshole? We'll find out. Probably. Anyway, it's good. You should watch White Lotus. Really enjoying that.
Sleeping with the maid? Is that his twist?
No.
He's sleeping with the maid.
He wasn't. He's not that kid.
No,
is he?
He's not.
No. Okay.
No.
He's not. Yeah. What's that guy up to?
Mm.
What show is he on?
Who?
The maid, the son from the maid.
Oh yeah, he's on the other Lotus.
Black Lotus.
He's on the off-white Lotus.
Right. Invincible season 3. Anybody watching that? You guys don't watch Invincible, no?
No,
Why?
I watched the first season
So
and then I
depressing.
just didn't watch the second one. So
It's
Yeah.
intense, dude. It's very intense. It
I
makes
know.
the boys seem like
Tame.
Spider-Man. Like, yeah,
I know.
kind of somehow.
I don't need that much. I'm already watching Daredevil, and I feel like that's sort of where my level of.
It's pretty fucked up, but I recommend it. It's entertaining,
I'm sure it is.
and it's like one of those shows where anybody can die at any time. I mean, maybe not the main character, Invincible, but
But everyone else, yeah.
pretty much everyone else is fair game. That's cool.
Is it though? I don't know.
Yes,
See,
it's
that's-
stressful. It makes it stressful. It does
I
make
know
it stressful.
that's not a selling point for me.
But
I don't want that. In
but
my
on
show.
these shows where there's like a billion characters, and a lot of them are likable, you kill one off every so often. It's not such a big deal.
Says you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We're also watching Common Side Effects on HBO Max. That's the animated series about what if a guy found a mushroom that could like cure every disease and just
So
like,
you
cure
stuck with
anything.
that?
It's good. It's good. It's good. And one of the nice things about it is that it's less than a half an hour. Not too many shows anymore that are less than a half an hour, are there? I mean, I don't see too many. And it's, it's adult focused and it's less than a half an hour and it's well done.
Oh,
Not depressing. Not depressing.
Yeah, I'd be remiss not to mention this. Are you guys caught up on Severance yet?
Yes.
Are you up to
I'm not all the way caught up, but I'm
Oh, okay. Well, it's not really a spoiler.
most
but-
of the way.
Uh-oh.
So if you watch the most recent episode of Severance, there's a scene where spoiler of Severance where a truck pulls up to a gate and there's a guard and the guard comes out and talks to the people. The guard at the gate,
Yeah.
the actress, is my best friend's wife. So, shout
All
out.
right. Shout out. Best friend's
Dude.
wife.
Everyone should watch Severance.
That'll. Yeah. They are. I think a lot of people are watching it.
I know.
It seems to be their most popular show.
Pretty good.
It was very exciting for them and her and us, but there's all like because people are crazy about that show with all the theories. So I keep seeing all the TikToks because they keep sending them to me, which is fine. Of like the theories on what's the deal with the crossing guard, the gate guard.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, that's it. There's something going on there.
There's
Bring her
nothing.
back for another 18 episodes, but
I don't know that I know what's going on that show, but
me
that's
neither.
most shows I can follow. This one, I'm just like, maybe
The
I'm not
finale is
supposed
this
I,
week.
I like that show.
to. Okay.
The
Yeah.
finale
me
is
too.
this week, and I need some sort of payoff. I don't want this season to end and have it just be like, and wait till next season, because that would probably piss me off. And I don't know if I would.
Were you okay with how season 1 ended?
Season 1 ended. It ended on a cliffhanger, but
Yeah.
at least I guess we kind of learned something new. And the fact that it was season 1,
Let's not spoil anything there either, but yeah.
Yeah, I could. I was okay with it. I think maybe because it was so new.
What are you
And so
hoping for here? I
different.
mean, this is just a TV show. Like most of the stuff you watch just goes away.
This is gonna go away.
Right. It's gonna go away. It'll be fine.
So,
See,
I don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying
Enjoy
about
while
the
it's there.
superheroes dying.
Right.
I need something. Just give me something, Severance, to
sure.
keep me going. To want to be like, oh, so that's what that's about. That's what that means.
I really hope
then-
they explain everything. That's what I really need.
Right.
Is just them to
Something
lay it out
or something.
so
Explain
that,
something.
so that I can just not have to
I'm
think
not-
about anything. Just
I'm not saying that's not what I said. I said just give me something. Something that, it's like, okay, so I have a little bit of closure on the season, and next season maybe
it's a
we'll run it.
multiverse.
Yeah. hmm
right.
It's all the multiverse. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's about the multiverse. Got it. Yeah.
Mythic
But-
Quest. I watched that on Apple TV too. It's
Yeah.
pretty solid still. I think
Still good.
we're all caught up on that new episode tonight. We're not caught up on that one, obviously, but
Yeah.
still pretty solid.
Good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. My daughter likes that show.
Nice.
It's a
guys
good
talked about it.
sitcom.
That's what she said.
What music documentary did you watch?
I didn't. I watched The Electric State.
That's not what that is? Okay, I thought that's what that was.
You are not familiar with the Russo brothers directorial Netflix epic $350 million movie?
Oh, is this the one with like the robots?
This is
The
the one with
this
the
is the one that
robots.
looks like Ready Player One or whatever.
Yes, it's what's her face? I was about to say Haley Joel Osment.
it
It's
can't
Millie
be
Bobby
good.
Brown.
It just
Millie Bobby Brown. Millie Bobby
Bibbidi
Brown.
boobity boo.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Liberty bitty.
Yes, Liberty Bibbidi.
I will guess the Rotten Tomato score on this. Just tell me who's in it, and then I will tell you the
And
score.
it's Chris Pratt.
Oh, okay, yep. That's minus 10.
Mm-hmm. And wait, and, I'm already forgetting who plays the. Oh, and Stanley Tucci.
Is it 2 hours and 20 minutes?
It is 2 hours and 20 minutes.
No,
long.
it's not. Is it really?
It cost $350 million.
Holy shit. So it's going to be like a 43, I'm going to say.
I think a 43 might even be generous.
Uh-oh.
Are we talking about Rotten Tomato score?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
15.
No.
Is it still at a 15? I thought it went up.
15% on 111 reviews.
Yep,
But people say 73% though.
People are
Yeah,
dumb, man. That's one thing I learned.
I think it probably is a reasonable 45%. That's what I would put it at.
Well, remember, the score is just a representation of the critics who gave it a
Yes.
positive review.
I understand.
So that's low. And
It is.
Yeah, that's a low number.
Yeah,
That-
that's a
this
low
is
number.
not
The
a
bag
movie.
sucks it.
This is not a movie you should watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that. I watched it and was sort of like, how do I explain it? I was riveted by its existence more so than I was the actual movie itself.
Because it
The-
cost a lot of money. It was a big investment. And it's like, what am I watching?
Why did they make this movie? Why is this movie $350 million? Why is this the story they decided to tell? It's not, who is this for?
Right.
That's a big
Netflix.
one. Who is this? Like, who is the audience here?
It's Netflix. Is
It's
this the number
people
one
who are
show
gonna
on
watch
Netflix?
Happy Gilmore 2.
Right.
It's like someone was like, I'm assuming the elevator pitch was like, we're gonna make E.T. for the next generation. Like that had to have been the elevator pitch. Like,
Yeah, that
what
was
if
it.
it's E.T. meets Ghost, or kind of, yeah.
E.T. meets Ghost. Now you have me interested. Like, I've not thought of an E.T.
Oh
Ghost.
no, I just
movie.
pitched you a much better movie than the movie that exists. But that's kind
I
of
gotta
what
piece that one together. So how does this like compare to something like Pixels? Because I watched that with my kids this last week. 'Cause that's leaving Netflix soon.
I saw that. I meant to tell you about that.
Right.
I would say Pixels is probably the more
Good movie.
It's not better. They're equally bad. I'm
I
gonna
feel
say
like
that,
Pixels is probably more watchable than.
but Pixels
than
might be
this.
more rewatchable because there's charm to. There's a little bit of charm to it. There's the
My kids loved it.
Yeah,
by
there's
the
the
way,
video
like-
game this stuff. There's
Yeah.
the actors are maybe a little bit more charismatic.
There's the
Nothing
Kubert
against
sex.
Do you know what
the Kubert sex.
Do you know what the Rotten Tomato score of Pixels is?
It's also like a 12, isn't it?
It's 18.
Yeah.
18. I knew it was better. I knew it.
I was gonna say it's the one isn't significantly better, but the difference is Pixels.
Pixels
not
has
cost-
heart.
Pixels didn't cost $350 million, and Pixels. I mean, can I spoil the Electric State? Does anyone care?
Oh, I thought you were going to spoil Pixels, and I'm saying no. Although I already talked about
The
Kubert sex. Too
subplot
late.
of the Electric State is euthanasia,
The kids or the killing of people?
killing of children.
Oh.
Okay.
And when is it appropriate to pull the plug on a child? That is the subplot of this movie that may or may not be designed as a children's film.
Hmm.
And it's not quite, it's not good enough to pull that type of heavy subplot off. So
Right.
it just winds up feeling icky while you're watching this movie. Because I mean, I obviously I figured out what's going on pretty quickly. And I'm like, this isn't
Easy. It's Clever David. Not
yeah.
Clever David has an idea for their next movie. Netflix should just take like $340 million and feed homeless people with it, and then just spend $10 million more filming it, and then show that, and then we'll all promise to watch it.
Like, I feel like there could have been. It's funny because there's like an old cartoon that they watch in the show, and the cartoon that they're in the show in the movie, and the cartoon they're watching looks more entertaining than the movie itself.
Oh, that's
and there's
the
part of
worst.
me that's like, I wish that they just made this animated movie instead, because it probably would have been better.
They probably will. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
better.
That probably was just like a trailer for their animated movie that they're
Right. Which hopefully it'll be better.
And is there a better movie in there? There is even you could see.
Sounds like it's the animated one.
Yes, but like, could the Electric State have been good? Probably.
Most of their movies suck though, so I'm going to say
doesn't
no.
need to be though, right? Like it's going to be like it's going to be there on the front page. It's going to be like here's the most watched thing on Netflix.
It's the Electric State.
The Electric State.
Right. Ugh, it makes me nauseous. It's like when I see pickleball paddles at Dick's Sporting Goods, like a whole section of them, or even in the fucking Target, my little Target. It's depressing.